What if your life collapsed? Not because of enemies, but because of the people closest to you. What if betrayal, false accusation, and imprisonment were not punishments, but steps toward a divine purpose? This is the story of Prophet Yusuf. Peace be upon him. A journey from the darkness of a well to the silence of a prison, and finally to power, guided entirely by faith. Yusuf was just a young boy when Allah showed him a powerful dream. The sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowing down to him. As the Qur'an beautifully states, "Indeed, I saw 11 stars, and the sun and the moon. I saw them prostrating to me." His father, Prophet Yusuf, recognized this as a sign of future honor, but also a warning. He knew that jealousy could destroy hearts, and it did. Yusuf's own brothers allowed envy to grow unchecked. They plotted against him, throwing him into a dark, abandoned well, hoping to erase him from their lives forever. Here lies the first painful lesson. Sometimes the deepest wounds come from those we are supposed to trust the most. But even in that darkness, Allah's plan was already in motion. Yusuf was rescued from the well, only to be sold into slavery in Egypt. Imagine the fall. From a favored son to someone's property. This was a test that could have broken anyone's spirit. But Yusuf remained dignified. He worked with absolute honesty, patience, and excellence. Allah tells us in the Qur'an, "Thus we established Yusuf in the land." Even in a state of humiliation, Allah was preparing him, raising his station in ways no one could see. This teaches us a powerful truth. Your current position does not define your final destination. Your character does. Then came the greatest moral test. Living in the house of a high-ranking Egyptian official, Yusuf grew into a handsome and righteous man. The official's wife tried to seduce him. He was alone, far from home, with no family to protect him and no one to witness what happened. He had every worldly reason to give in. Yet, in that moment of intense temptation, Yusuf chose Allah over desire. He cried out, "I seek refuge in Allah." For choosing righteousness, he was falsely accused and thrown into prison. Think about that. He did the right thing, and his reward was a prison cell. This is a profound and often painful lesson. Doing what is right does not always bring immediate relief or reward. Sometimes it brings more hardship, but it always brings divine favor and a clear conscience before Allah. In prison, Yusuf did not despair or become bitter. He turned his cell into a place of worship and guidance. He became a source of light for others, interpreting their dreams and, more importantly, calling them to the oneness of Allah. He asked his fellow prisoners, "Oh, my fellow prisoners, is it better that many lords be worshipped, or Allah the one, the prevailing?" Prison did not weaken Yusuf. It refined him. It transformed him into the leader he was destined to be. This teaches us that hardship can either break you or build you. Faith is what determines the outcome. Years pass. Eventually, Yusuf's unique gift of dream interpretation reached the king of Egypt, who was troubled by a strange dream. When the king offered him freedom, Yusuf didn't just jump at the chance. He demanded justice first. He insisted that his name be cleared and his innocence be proven publicly. Once the truth came out, he was not only freed but raised to a position of immense authority. Thus we established Yusuf in the land, to settle therein wherever he willed. From a prisoner to a minister, not through rebellion or protest, but through unwavering patience and integrity. Decades after they left him for dead, Yusuf's brothers, driven by famine, stood before him, begging for grain. They were weak, humbled, and completely unaware of his true identity. He held all the power. He could have taken revenge, humiliated them, or turned them away. Instead, he chose the path of mercy. He revealed himself and said the most beautiful words of forgiveness. "No blame will there be upon you today. Allah will forgive you, and He is the most merciful of the merciful." This moment defines true strength. The ability to forgive when you have every right to punish. The incredible story of Prophet Yusuf teaches us that Allah's plan unfolds slowly, but it unfolds perfectly. The betrayal was not the end. The prison was not a failure. The power was not the ultimate goal. Faith was. As Yusuf himself said, "Indeed, he who fears Allah and is patient And indeed, Allah does not allow the reward of the righteous to be lost. So if you find yourself in a place of waiting, a season of pain, or a situation of injustice, remember Yusuf. Hold on to your integrity, be patient, and trust in the plan of the All-Wise. What feels like a delay may just be divine preparation for something greater than you can imagine. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more reflections.